Gym Frog 2s this week, their red floor station will be beams. So the first thing you're going to want to do is talk about safety, about making sure that they stay on the red floor, and about how we safely fall off the beam, so you can have them practice what a motorcycle jump is. You can have them jump up and down and show you landing on their feet. Maybe on one of the beams you say this is the beam you're going to stop and you're going to take a jump off of. The first thing you can then start with is doing some walks, having them try the different heights, how they're different sizes. If they're doing really good going forwards, you can do sideways. You could even do backwards, maybe just on the yellow plank there. If you want to get really fancy, you could add in stomps, or you could add in tiptoes. Maybe have them switch beams, take jumps on some of them. And then if you still have some time, you can play the food game. So just having them start on a beam. If they like the food, they jump off. If they don't, you give them an action. Okay, Gym Frog 2s. So we're going to be starting with a variety of jumps. So we're going to do our gorilla jumps in the green, and then some frog jumps in the yellow. Over here on the dots, we're going to do bunny jumps. Then we can come over to this red mat. Gym Frog 2s are only going to be working on their forward straight jump. So forward straight jump and landing a motorcycle. They'll then come over to the orange panel mat, standing with their feet on the floor. They're going to start more in like kind of a squat, roll back, and stand back up. You can also have them try with their hands, more catching them by their hips. Your trap skill this week is going to be a pencil jump. I like to call it a pointy pencil with my kids so that it reminds them to put their hands together. So it's just going to be jumping with their arms up and then really reinforcing that stop bounce. You can play the egg shaker game with it. If you want, you can also just use clapping.
This will be circuit 4, mostly used on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday mornings for our Gym Frog 1s and maybe 2s. So we're going to have them climbing over our mountains. We want to start encouraging moving our hips around as they're a little bit older, but to also explore through there, just maybe not going nose first. We can walk up, we can bear walk up. We just want to encourage moving up on a mat, over into our upside down rainbow with a safe climb or landing down. We're going to hang on the bar. Our focus this week, we want to practice just how we're going to land and safely come off of equipment. So we want to make sure they're still hanging, putting their toes down, and landing on their feet. Climbing over the orange roller, again, turning our hips to land on our feet. We have some hopscotch. They can practice their jumps across. They can also step if they're having a hard time with jumping. Across our green mat and up onto the double mini, encouraging one at a time, taking their turns, hopping across, and then dismounting to land on their feet at the end. And then we come across to our barrel tunnel to crawl through.